Hi, it's Todd Stern, President of Nationwide Credit Clearing. We're here today at Evolve Bank and Trust with Tim Brigham. Hey Tim, how are you?
Great.
Tim, a big question I get all the time is when people are looking for mortgages, should I go with a bank like yourself or should I go to my friend, the mortgage broker? Tell us the difference between those two.
Well, as an ex-mortgage broker, I can tell you that we made the change for a reason. Working with a bank, we work directly with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, so that way we're able to get the best quality loans for our clients. We don't have a lot of the overlays that, say, your normal mortgage broker will explain to you is the norm in the industry. It just happens to be the way that they happen to do loans. With us, we follow exactly what Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guidelines are. So, for example, some banks have trade line requirements, meaning how many open lines of credit that you have, credit cards, cars, those types of things, require you to have a certain amount. With us, we follow if we get an accept in the system or not, with Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. So we've had great success with some people who have been turned down with other organizations, mortgage brokers, or even banks, where we're able to do that loan.
That's really good information. Question I was just thinking of as well, how many different states can you do a loan in with Evolve?
I actually can lend in 49, pretty much any client I can help. And the last being Maine, I do have to refer it to corporate, but they can't handle it for you. I will get you in the right hands.
That's good. That's great to know as well, because a lot of people here in Chicago are basically stuck doing mortgages in Illinois. So, as we get a lot of people at Nationwide Credit that live out of state that are looking for a mortgage, so we know where we can send them to a trusted source like yourself. What about Tim? I get a lot of questions. You know, somebody's doing well, but now they want to buy that vacation home. Are the requirements the same if they're buying a vacation home out of state versus having their residence here in Chicago? How does that work?
No, they treat it a little bit differently. A little bit more requirements down, but it varies depending on client. What I advise clients to do is to call me and I can run that through for you, but it's treated similarly to a single family or it's treated similarly to a home that you own currently and live in, but we just have requirements that you have to be qualified for both. So what we do is run the application and get you approved for both of them at the same time.
That's very interesting. It's good to know. And as I tell people all the time, our clients, you don't want to be house poor. So if two homes are just going to stretch your dollar and you're not going to have any other money to do anything else with, it just doesn't make sense. Keep your one house, pay that mortgage down as quick as possible, and put your money in the bank. Do a 401k. Don't spend it all because things are great today, but we've had the last 5 years or so things were down. So save for a rainy day. But again, if you are in the position and you do qualify for a second house, talk to Tim.
What I always advise my clients to do is get the best counsel possible. So what we will do is we'll sit down and figure out, does this make sense for you? So that you know the pros and cons of both, and together we'll make a decision. Ultimately it'll be yours, but I'll just give you my advice. Make sure that you're in the best space possible.
That's great. So if anybody is looking for that second home or refinance or new purchase, call Tim at Evolve Bank and Trust. And what's a good number to get a hold of you, Tim?
Nationwide is 888-872-6525, or locally it's 312-445-9380.
Great. Tim, thank you so much for being with us today.
Appreciate it.
And we will keep sending loans to you.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
No problem.